Hello, and welcome back to Campaign Crusades. Your mission tonight, should you choose to accept it, is to enjoy another episode of our anthology. I am Alec J. Wolf, your field operative in the lab, codename The Master. With me are my field agents. We have Andrew Hickman, codename The Storm.
Present!
We've got Joe Thomas, codename Angel.
Hello.
We've got Emily Kreider, codename Stefani.
No doubt, no doubt.
We've got Clara Capoletta, codename Pegasus. We've got Jake Baker, codename Up Up Down Down BA Select Start.
Yep.
We've got Morgan LeFay, codename Corpse.
What up, baby?
And we've got Brian Thomas, codename Golden Heart.
It's a heart. It's not. It's gold. I promise.
If you should succeed in this mission, you will have a pleasant night of enjoying Campaign Crusades. Should you fail, the whole world will explode. But probably not, because I do not have that power. Where we left off, our players arrived at Fisk Manor alongside Hugo the Escape Artist, who has volunteered to help them inside to find the portal to Darkvoid. And now we return to the race for Rivaryn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
We are back with episode 7 of The Race for Rivaryn. We are now outside Fisk Manor with 2 hours till dawn. Everyone in this region of Dahlia is asleep.
Except for us.
Except for our 7 friends and Hugo. As the group is walking now towards the back entrance that Hugo has referred to, I need to know the marching order. Who is first behind Hugo?
Probably Bo.
Who is behind Bo?
Kai will go behind Bo.
Who's behind Kai?
I'll go behind Kai.
Who's behind Lily?
Me. I'm behind my mother.
Yay!
Who's behind Adira?
I guess that'll be me, because I don't want to bring up the rear.
Who is behind Ren? I presume Lola, and which shoulder is Coco on?
Probably Adira's right now.
Cool. So you all stop as Hugo does one of these things to stop and collects you into a sort of a semicircle. Given the angle of the semicircle and where people are located, I need Bo and Kai to make perception checks.
Awesome. Ooh, ha. Yeah. What's my perception? 21.
That's a 7.
Kai, Bo, you don't notice anything unusual. Kai, as you guys stop, you glance at the people across from you in the semicircle, and you see that Lola's eyes have been a dull gray. And even though she's moving with you all, she's kind of stiff. And I'm going to throw a twist at y'all now. Especially at our good friend Morgan.
Huh?
Ruh-roh.
What?
Excuse me. What?
We are going
What?
to travel now. Lola, you find yourself in this headspace almost. You can tell that it is within you, but it's not the real world. It's almost like a mental space. It
Mind
is
house.
very glitchy. Like, you are in this space that feels like a dentist's office waiting room. There are chairs lining the walls. There's a coffee table in the middle with like some magazines on it. These magazines are strange though. They're called things like Omnimex 101 and the History of Fortitude Industries. There's also a fish tank, but it's glitching out, and it seems like there's code instead of fish swimming throughout the tank. On the other side, where normally you would enter the dentist's office, instead the door has a label on it that says Indrova Protocol. And as you are in this space with its dull beige walls, no windows, the only light being singular ceiling light up ahead, but it's illuminating the room enough, what is going through Lola's mind?
What?
Morgan needs a minute to process. Okay, what? All right. Right now I'm thinking, where am I?
As you think that to yourself, you hear from behind you, and as you turn around, the door that says Indrova Protocol opens, and you step out. But it's not you. It looks like you, but with more makeup and with your hair done more elegantly. You're wearing much nicer clothing. A sleeveless, sleek black dress that drops to the floor, beautiful high heels. Your hair is done up in a beautiful bun. You have this beautiful makeup on, thick red lipstick, significant wings on your eyeliner. You look beautiful, and you can tell it's not you. And this version of you continues to clap until she is no more than like this far from your face. And right in your face says, "You've done admirably, but it's my turn again."
What are you talking about?
Please, this is my body, my mech. Did you think I was going to let you take over and keep control?
What do you mean? Who are you?
I think you know who I am. Though I think you know I go by a different name. She puts out a hand. She puts out a hand towards you. It's clear she's not trying to shake your hand friendly. It's like a sassy type of thing. And she goes, "Nice to meet you. I'm Indrova."
Well, she's scary.
How are you? What are you?
Please.
What?
When the man said the name, he unlocked me. I'm back. I'm free to take over my own body again. Or did you think you were going to take all the power, all the control?
I wasn't trying to take anything. This is my body.
Perception check. Make a perception
Okay.
check. Lola.
I have a -2 to my perception.
No.
I got a 10.
You are in your own headspace, so I will allow you to take advantage on this.
Love to see it.
I got a 15.
Ooh.
You hear the sound of a, and then, and you can tell the door behind you that you came in from, although you don't remember coming in from it, closed and locked.
Can I get back out? I want to try to get the door open.
Make a strength check.
Okay. What is my strength? I haven't used my
strong
strength this
mom.
entire time.
Strong.
Strong mom. I got a 6.
The funny part about this is even if you got a nat 20, you can't open this door. I don't know why I made you roll. You can't get this door unlocked. It won't even wiggle. It's not budging.
Is there another door, a window?
The only other
Anything
door
in there?
is the one that is ajar that says Indrova Protocol on it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn. If that's my only option, I'm gonna turn and walk through that door. See if there's a way to get out.
You immediately walk through the door, and it shuts behind you and locks. And you just hear her go, "I didn't think you'd actually go in there yourself. I thought I would have to force you in there."
What do you mean?
As you look around, it is pitch black. Like, there is nothing all around you except for this one wooden door. And it still looks like the door to a doctor's office. But it is pitch black otherwise. There's a little light coming in from the slit up on the bottom of the door. But from the other side of the door, you hear her voice as she goes, "All right. Well, now that you're stuck here, it's your turn to feel what it's like to be trapped. It's my turn to take control." And you hear footsteps, and you hear the door of the other side open. And you hear her walk out, and you hear it close. Kai, as you are standing there looking around at the group, and you notice the dull gray to Lola's eyes, they turn back to a bright color, and they become this almost hot pink. As Lola seems to regain some semblance of life.
Oh my god.
Hugo looks at you all, the group. Hugo looks at the group, looks at all of you, and says, right, we gotta be sneaky about this. I'm taking you in through the servants' entrance. There are gonna be several people asleep. We have to be quiet as we go through. And he keeps you guys moving, and eventually you get to a gate in the wall. And he goes, right, who's good with lockpicks? And as he says that, he turns around, and his face goes white as he just starts to back up again and point. And he goes, no, you're back. I thought you were gone, but you're back. And points at Lola.
Well, actually, I'm quite good with lockpicks.
Everyone who's not Bo and Kai, you guys can make your perception checks.
Okay.
So 13.
7.
18.
7.
Lily,
Nice.
you notice that Lola's eyes are a hot pink. And the last time you've seen Lola's eyes change color, something she couldn't seem to control was happening.
What's going on with your eyes?
Oh, these old things. You know, I just like to change it every so often. So, those... And I turn to look around at the group. My eyes land on Bo. What year is it? That's me asking the party.
I'm gonna tell her the
whatever
year.
year it is. I don't remember.
Yeah.
The year is 1550. SA.
Yeah, we tell her. Duh, it's 1550.
You see my eyes squint a little bit, staring at Bo. And I say, you look good. Then I turn to Hugo and say, so about those lockpicks?
He shakily steps away from the little gate. Make a Tinker's Tools check.
Tinker's tools.
Kai, is
Yeah,
a robot
22.
hitting on me?
I don't know. But Kai's
got a
definitely gonna, I
22.
think... I was just gonna say Kai's gonna, like, try to step in between Bo and Lola. He's like, what the heck is going on?
Lola, you get the gate open no problem, silently, beautifully, and he, as you turn back, Hugo looks at you and goes, I thought you might not be her. I thought you might be somebody else, but... Indrova.
Well, you thought wrong.
What do you mean, Androva?
Indrova with an I. It's her, the mech, the abomination we created.
That's Lola.
No, honey, this
I
isn't
don't-
Lola.
I don't know.
So if you're Androva, what happened to Lola?
She's where she belongs. This body didn't belong to her anyway.
She
I'm gonna
belongs
kinda
out
hug Adira's
here.
head.
She belongs out here. That's my mom. I feel like Rin was holding Lola's hand, but as soon as all of that, like, he's gonna drop her hand and start backing away from her as well.
I'm kind of hugging Adira's head like a little bit tighter.
I think Adira will reach over and grab Ren's hand as he backs away.
He's gonna gratefully accept it.
So anyway, the gate's open. Should we go in?
I
I'm
don't
gonna go-
know about this. I don't...
We
If you're
invited
not-
Lola on this mission, not Androva.
Yeah.
I reach into my diaper and I pull out some salt and throw it at Lola's face.
What was that?
That was a chemical.
Piss. It was piss. She threw crystal piss at you.
That's disgusting.
You're not dumb enough to know that to think that that's piss, Andrew.
Yeah, I sure hope not.
You all see Hugo go, we're wasting time. We have to get in. And starts walking towards this back door.
And Drova
I
immediately
follow.
follows.
I'll try to probably. Actually, Kai's gonna stick with the kids,
Yes.
and
Well,
Join us at the kids' table.
you go in the back, and then I'll watch from the front.
okay,
So we
gotcha.
have them.
So you guys
Yeah,
all
I don't
walk
trust.
in.
I don't trust whoever she says she is. I do not trust her with the kids.
You guys all walk in and you make it to this door. Hugo opens the door and you enter this hallway, this very quiet hallway. I need everyone to make a stealth check as you walk through the hallway of the Serpent's Wing.
Do I need to make one since I'm on Adira? Or
You
still
do,
need
but
me
you
to
can do
make
it with
one?
advantage.
Okay.
Yo, why is my stealth score so good?
Oh shoot, I have disadvantage because of the armor I'm wearing.
Yeah, I also have disadvantage.
I didn't realize y'all were wearing armor, to be honest. This isn't the kind of campaign I equated with armor, so I didn't think about it.
Does my
Um,
diaper count as armor?
Raise your hand if you got a 10 or below.
Y'all.
You guys all enter, and you just hear the creak, creak,
Clink, 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 clink.
creak. Who got a natural one? Bo.
Bo!
Bo, you trip, and you guys all fully hear like this heavy set of armor on the wall just clatter, bang, crash to the ground. And Hugo looks at you all and goes, "Idiots, run!" and runs towards the other side of the hall. You got to turn a corner and to exit the servants' wing.
I'm running.
Kai's gonna try to help Bo up and get him to run.
You guys all run along behind Hugo. He exits the servants' wing's doors, makes a turn, makes another turn, and shoves you all into a door and closes it and turns on a light. And you all find yourselves in a coat closet. And he goes, "Right, this is the back closet. This is where they keep the coats for activities in the backyard. This might be harder now. You are not very stealthy as a group. But we will have to split up. So there are 3 destinations. We have to find certain levers and undo them in order to access the secret passage. Can you all pair up? 3 groups. Any
And
combination you would like.
You're with me.
Rin is immediately gonna grab Kai's arm. Rin just feels a connection to Kai. Rin loves Kai.
Okay.
And Kai finally feels approval. No.
I'll hold my.
Kai's kind of yeah, let's go.
I'm still on Adira, so I guess I'm going wherever Adira's going.
I'm going with my mom.
Cool. He goes, right. And he points to Bo and Drova and goes, the wine cellar. There should be a lever there. I can't explain what it looks like, but you'll know it, I think, when you see it. And then he points to Kai and Ren and goes, right, there is a ballroom. I don't remember exactly what it is, but something in the ballroom is going to have access. And then he looks at Lily, Adira, and Coco and goes, I have to give you the hardest task. The 3rd lever upstairs. It's in Fisk's room. It's going to be a hard one, but you weren't as clumsy as your other friends, so I think you're the group to do it.
I'm gonna jump from Adira's shoulder to Bo, just kind of pat him on the head and pull out my little candlestick and give it to him, and then hop back to Adira.
I'm looking at it, I guess, kind of confused.
and I just kind of look like deep into your soul. And then I hug
Right.
Adira's head again.
Scratch behind Coco's ear.
Cool. So as you all wait a few minutes, you hear nothing, no footsteps, nothing. And he goes, right, I'm going to see if I can dismantle some security while you all do that. Hopefully it'll work. We're going to start with Kai and Ren.
Yay.
Now, for reasons I cannot go into, I will say it is a shame that Coco is not going with Ren, because there is a history of Clara and Andrew in ballrooms. But
I caught that and I sent it in the chat. Andrew.
Oh well.
but
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't
Kai
have
and
the
Ren,
chat
you
open.
leave first out of this coat closet, and you make your way down the hall. It is dark. It is nighttime. There are paintings along the walls. You see paintings of skylines, of portraits, all kinds of things. And you walk straight down the hall towards the other side. You walk underneath the grand staircase, and you find yourself in the front foyer, which has a full-scale like fountain that you would find in the middle of like an Italian plaza in the foyer.
Fancy.
It is dark. I need perception checks from both of you.
Ooh, I'm great at those.
No. Oh, that's a nat one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, we're great. We're doing so good,
Great.
you guys.
We're great. We're doing it.
It seems like the way to go is to the right.
Oh no.
I still
Sure.
go to the right. Okay, let's
Okay,
go.
okay, that works.
You guys head into the right, and you find this beautiful room with couches, a TV, potted plant in the corner, a large coffee table, large windows along the room. It looks very nice.
Destroy.
I don't know much about ballrooms, but I don't think this is a ballroom, is it?
I've never been in one myself either, but I don't know. It could be.
I guess we'll just look around. We're here, might as well look around.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys start looking around, I want history, I guess, checks from both of you.
Okay, I'm going to not use that die.
History.
That's so much
Oh.
better.
So
That is a
hopefully that's-
19.
Ooh, nice. Dang it! 13.
So as you guys start to look around, you guys have like the same mannerisms kind of as you're looking around. You guys have the same like where you start, where you end. You're making a mess, you're not cleaning it up. There's a moment, Kai, where and Ren actually, where there's a moment where you guys glance at each other separately, not at the same time, and there's that thought that goes through your head about why is he so familiar? I just met him like 2.5 weeks ago. There's a familiarity that you sense to each other that is kind of not what you've sensed thus far.
Is
But the
he
first time
my
you're alone,
dad?
it kind of feels stronger.
Kai's just gonna continue looking. He's not gonna say anything about it.
Ren, make an insight check.
Oh,
Oh no.
I have disadvantage on insight,
no.
you guys. Okay. Oh, that was kind of bad. Oh, that was worse. A 6.
Yes, you are starting to get the strong feeling. You're getting more and more confident that this man, who is literally only 11 years older than you, is probably your dad.
That tracks. That makes
no.
sense.
So, you guys are searching. Make investigation checks, both of you.
That's what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm leaving you guys. I rolled a 1!
I rolled an 8.
I have a plus 7 to investigation and I rolled a 1.
Ren, did you put on your goggles, or does Ren forget?
Oh, Ren probably forgets because Clara just forgot.
Cool. And what did you roll, Kai?
8.
Oh my goodness.
You guys find absolutely nothing that seems to
We're
be the
great.
lever in this room. You don't.
Maybe
find
they
anything
did
that
need
kills
Coco. Jeez.
Anything? Yes. It crosses both of your minds. Maybe we needed Coco. Red. With that nat 1.
No.
You do find a little device on the coffee table that it's kind of like a rectangle with like little buttons on it. You haven't seen something like this before.
Can I try and like now completely sidetracked from what I was supposed to be doing? Can I like investigate this little like box thing? I want to know what it does.
How are you investigating it?
I mean, you said I don't recognize it at all. Are there any like levers or buttons to push?
There
I'm
are
just gonna start
several
pushing
buttons.
buttons.
You push a bunch of buttons, and eventually you push one, and this large flat rectangle that the couches are all facing suddenly begins to glow. And you see just these moving pictures on it of people doing dances and walking along the street. And you hear music underscoring it. This very loud do 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 do. And this is the early version of moving pictures, having been pretty new at the time. Most people don't get it frequently. Ilsa's rich enough, obviously, she can have this in her house. And it's really loud. It scares the hell out of both of you.
Yeah, Kai freaking jumps and it's like, what is that?
And you see Hugo bolt in and go, "What are you doing? This isn't the ballroom! Turn that off! Turn that off!"
I'm just gonna start pressing buttons, trying to turn it off now.
Make a luck check.
Okay. Gosh, this dice is going to dice jail. I rolled a 7.
Dice jail, dice jail.
You rolled a 7?
Yeah.
You make it louder before you finally turn it off, and he goes, and you guys start to hear footsteps, and he goes, that way, the ballroom's that way, go, hide until you don't hear footsteps, and he bolts out of the room.
Okay, I guess we run.
Can I just pick up Ren and just start running?
Make a strength check.
Ren's pretty scrawny.
Oh my god. 6.
You go to try to pick Ren up, but instead accidentally do that thing where you start to pick her up and lose your grip, and she falls on he falls on his butt.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I was trying to do something cool.
And you also, by the way, trip on him.
Oh, frick.
That's okay. We're just gonna run to the
gotta
ballroom.
go.
We now have directions.
You guys are still trying to get on your feet, so you're kind of crawl running as you're stumbling onto your feet into the ballroom. The ballroom is literally an open space with 4 chairs against one wall with a large painting of Ilsa Fisk on it, a grand piano, and a stage on the front wall where the windows are. There's not many places to hide. Are you guys trying to hide from the footsteps?
Yes.
Yes. Also, then.
Cool. You also hear a bang in the distance.
Oh.
We hear what?
That.
A bang, not like a magical bang, just like a loud clattering.
That didn't sound good. I want to look for a place to hide.
Make stealth checks, both of you.
No.
We're doing very good so far.
We really are.
Yay.
We're.
Oh, well,
A
I rolled
dirty
2 things to
20.
my disadvantage. That's a 4.
Oh my goodness.
On that dirty 20, Ren, you think you could actually reasonably get yourself into the grand piano's main thing and hide in there?
That's what's
Kai-
going on in the brain.
You're not sure where you can hide. Your best bet is try to get under the stage.
I will make sure that Ren is in the piano, help him get in there, and then try to hide under the stage.
Cool. You manage to get halfway under the stage, and you kind of get stuck, and you can't get your waist down under the stage.
You Winnie the Pooh'd yourself.
Oh my god.
You are very lucky. One person rolled low, the other person critted. You guys do not get found. As you are running, as you are hiding, and eventually the footsteps seem to fade.
It really is. I can't see you, you can't see me.
episode title already. I can't see you. You can't see me.
Somebody write that down.
Andrew, you're in
Kai's-
charge of writing things. Andrew, you write it down.
What? Dang it. Let me find a pen.
Kai,
Morgan's got
Kai's gonna get up and go get Ren out of the piano and say,
Make an
"Okay,
athletics check.
stop making me roll. I'm going
Can I
to
help
come
him?
into
Can I,
your room
like-
and strangle you." Okay, okay. What
Ren,
was this?
Make an athletics check.
Athletics.
Oh no.
15.
Y'all, strength was my dope stat.
Able to struggle
15.
out of under the stage, and you eventually do get out of under the stage.
Okay. Okay.
I rolled a natural 20. So a 19.
That's what we need.
You go to stand up, and you stand up so fast that the piano completely flops like the top open, and you get out no problem. It also does bump your head a little bit, and your goggles fall onto your face. I need you to make an investigation check. Actually, no. This is kind of your passive investigation. Your passive investigation is a 17. You do notice in your goggles, yes, Ren has very high passive investigation. Ren is a very curious child.
Ren's smart.
You notice a little, like, string and gear that doesn't belong in the piano. Like, so just near the middle of the piano. And it's, like, unwound almost.
Is it like a string that you would follow, or is it like wound up?
It's kind of like one you would follow, and then it separates, and it goes right to, like, 4 different keys on the piano.
I'm gonna hop off of the piano. Are they close enough that I can play them with, like, I can play all 4 at the same time, or would I need somebody's help to play all 4?
Looks like you need somebody's help. Speaking of which, you see Kai, like, slowly inchworming backwards out from under the stage, butt in the air. It is a very funny sight. And eventually, Kai, you make it out from under the stage, and your top half is kind of covered in a thin layer of dust.
I just kind of like brush it off.
You brush off your shirt from dust, but your hair still has dust in it.
That's
Kai doesn't even notice.
Mr. Kai, come here, really quick. I have something to show you.
Yeah. What is it?
And I'm gonna point out. Look, there's this one string in the piano, and it kind of looks funny. It's not like a normal piano string, and then it goes like, whoosh, and then those pieces go like, whoosh, and they go to these 4 keys. So something might happen if we press like these 4 keys, but I can't press them by myself. I have tiny hands. So can you press these 2 keys, and I'll press these 2?
Kai,
Yes.
I need you to do me a favor and roll an insight check.
Stop.
Oh no.
Oh, I missed my dice tray. I'm panicking. Oh, that's really good. That's really good, my guy. That's a 19.
Yes.
Something about the way Ren says that seems like exactly the way you would have explained it at Ren's age.
Okay. I'll just kind of like, I'll just totally understand what he means when he says this. I'm like, I got you, and I'll definitely like, I'll put my fingers on the right keys. I'd be like, I dabbled in piano a little bit when I was younger, so hopefully I still got it.
And Ren starts playing chopstick. No. No, Kai starts playing chopsticks. Anyway.
See, I guess we'll just count down and like 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
and we'll both press our buttons.
So you guys 3, 2, 1 press
Yes.
the buttons, and throughout the house there's a resonation. You all hear of the piano. But at the same time, you guys feel like almost under your feet a rumbling sound, the 2 of you. And it
What is
seems
this?
like what you had to accomplish has been accomplished.
Yay.
Okay. Do we
we
go
do
back
it?
now? I forget the plan.
Yeah, I don't
You hear the footsteps coming in your general direction.
Oh, shoot.
like. Do we think they're friendly footsteps or bad footsteps?
They do not sound friendly.
Okay, we're gonna go hide again. I'm gonna jump back in the piano.
Oh,
And
shoot.
You hear a shriek, and are you hiding in the piano again?
Yeah.
Just make piano noises. Okay, take a stealth check to hide in the piano.
Kai is going to go to like the side of the doorway of where they are coming.
Oh no.
No, I have a plan.
Okay, make a stealth check, both of you.
I have planned. Don't worry.
Chaos crew.
I'm beyond worried, my guy.
Friends, Ren is hiding in the piano that just made noise. Everyone is running to the piano. Let's see how this turns out.
Oh no.
Rin is none the wiser.
That's a 6.
They'll never look here.
What did Ren get? Ren, what'd you get?
Wait, what was I rolling? I'm so sorry. I thought it was just Joe.
No, you're only stealth to hide in the piano.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's great. That's a 13. That's a hot, sexy 13.
So you guys go to hide. The footsteps go right past you, Kai. You see these people enter the room and pass right by you, heading out the piano. 2 people. An older man and an older woman, both in like nightgowns.
Okay, I wanted to...
Oh,
go
I was
ahead.
gonna say I would like to hold. I wanted to hold a spell.
I know I wanted to maybe I don't want to conflict with your thing, but Kai's also definitely feeling the need to protect little child at the piano. So I'll try to execute my plan, which was, let me look. Okay. I want to try to manifest my echo and have it like run kind of away from the piano and towards one of the hallways.
Cool. I'm gonna have you make a deception check.
Okay.
And I would like to hold shocking grasp for when, like, I figure when I went in the piano, I at least closed the lid a little bit. Maybe it didn't close all the way or something. But like as soon as they lift it and like try and see me, then I'm holding shocking grasp to shock the first one.
That's a 20. That's a 23.
Nothing can go wrong, you guys.
Both of these people see this echo and go there and run chasing your echo.
Perfect. Look at that.
Okay, and then I want to go and get Ren out of the piano.
Ren, the piano lid is closed. It's too heavy for you to hold open. It opens and it is Kai. I need you to make a dex save for reflexes, Ren.
Oh, frick.
That's fair. This is not a spell attack, so I don't have advantage. That's a 19 though.
You are able to, as you are going to instinctively do the shocking grasp, you're able to catch in time that this is actually
A friend.
Kai, not either of the 2 people chasing you.
Can I like piggyback him? Like put him on my back? like piggyback style?
Cool, and where are you going?
Probably back to that. I don't remember if there was a meeting place. Probably back to the closet where we all came from.
Cool, so you guys return to the closet, and we're going to cut now to, as everyone is leaving the closet, we're going to now follow Bo and Indrova as you guys...
Listen, that couldn't have gone better. That couldn't
Could
have
not
gone
have
better, you
gone
guys.
Not
You
as
guys-
much destruction as we might like, but still pretty good.
Yes, this group is prone to destruction of manors and mansions.
Oh, it's fun.
Indeed.
You guys leave the closet. I need you guys to make, I guess, survival checks for navigation.
Survival.
15.
My guy. A dirty 20.
Hey.
So
I'm rolling high as Androva.
You generally, what did you roll, Bo?
15.
So you guys generally smell the smell of like wine and barrels coming from a direction, and you guys follow it. The first place you wind up is through a doorway in what looks to be a study with a large bookcase. There is a desk in there with a lot of papers on it. There is a couch, a coffee table. It looks like you're in Ilsa's study. The smell of wine is kind of strong from this room.
I'm just gonna start going through the drawers in the desk, I guess. Just
Cool.
looking around.
Make an investigation check.
That's an 8.
You're not finding anything in these drawers. Nothing seems to be appealing. You do find a small certificate that's like a Fortitude Industries, like it was like a congratulations on becoming CEO, and it does have on the bottom, it does have like 2. They're not really signed, but like they're like signed as like honorarily signed. So one side says founder Bo Salverson, and is signed with the signature of one Bo Salverson, and the other says Ivy Vind, and is signed with the signature of one Ivy Vind. And of course, on top it says, congratulations, Ilsa Fisk, on becoming the next CEO of Fortitude Industries. And it's signed like 7 years ago.
I'm like rustling through the desk like real fast, and when I come across that, I'll probably pause for a moment and then slam that drawer shut and keep just looking around.
Don't slam things! What are you doing?
I was gonna say,
shut it fast. Shut it fast.
That
okay?
is the bang that the others heard. At this point, you guys hear a loud sound of like music coming from another room, and then footsteps running towards it.
The bang heard round the manor.
All right.
Anyway, it doesn't seem like the footsteps are going towards you, though.
I would like to, while he's looking through the desk, I would like to look around the room and see if I can figure out where the smell of wine is coming from.
Cool. Make an investigation check.
Yes, my investigations. What's math? 19 plus 7. 26.
So you do find one of those globes that you can tell opens up, and you open it up, and there are like 4 bottles of wine and a bottle of whiskey. One of the bottles of wine is open. This is clearly not the wine cellar, but this is probably one of the reasons this side of the manor smells like wine.
Odd. All right. Well, I found the smell of wine.
Great. You want to look for anything else that's actually useful? I gotta find that lever.
Yeah. I'd like to look at the surrounding area of the globe and see if there's a cup.
There are like 4 cups, crystal cups, directly in the globe, like
Okay.
in little like pocket areas.
I'm gonna pick up 2 of them and pour 2 glasses of wine from the open bottle.
Cool. It is a bottle of. Let me roll a d. I'm gonna roll a d8 because I only can think of 8 reds off the top of my head. It is a bottle of Merlot.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
It's
pour
called
the 2
Fallon
glasses.
Vineyard. The company is called Fallon Vineyard, the type of wine.
Oh. So I pour these 2 glasses of wine, and I walk over to where Bo is and hand him one. Well, I have the other in hand.
I'm gonna down that thing, put it on the desk, and go over to the next like cabinet and start rustling through things. Still, not even looking at Lola. Just take it, drink it, and move on.
Make another investigation check, and both
Bo
of you.
really said not today.
Actually, just Bo, considering we now know Lola or Indrova is not human. Bo, make a con save, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm drinking it, but
Because you down that fast.
The first roll was an investigation check, right?
Yes.
I got an 18 for that.
Cool, and what is your
And
con save?
17 for the con save. 17.
I do have something I'd like to say while I was handing him the wine.
You are fine, by the way, on your, you are not inebriated from that wine. It's 1 glass.
Awesome.
And as you down it and start walking the other way, what is Indrova saying?
So I'm watching Bo as he is going through things, and I say, you know, for someone your age, you really do look great. That was a southern accent. Let me not. That was the right one.
That was
the wrong
Lola. No.
You know,
Breaking through.
For someone your age, you look great. And you see
For,
like a
an
weird little
experiment that was
flash
never
in her
supposed
eyes.
to be a thing. You look alive.
Ooh.
Yeah, here
Love
the
the
both of
sass
us
from
are.
Bo.
What?
And yet here the both of us are. Figured you'd be dead by now.
Yeah, well, you know, us old smart people, we like to stay alive as long as possible.
As
Isn't that the
you
truth?
are having this conversation, Bo, you do look through the bookshelf. You don't find any lever or anything. You do find 6 different books written by this Bo Salverson, who shares your first name. You also find like 8 books by this Ivy Vind. And some other books by other people who seem to either work on the tower in some capacity or are just famous for whatever reason. You see 2 books by Professor Fairy, but you don't see a lever.
What are the names on those Ivy books?
The names on the books? One book is the Omnimech, a history. It's like the history of an Omnimech. The other one's called another one is called Looks Aren't Everything, a memoir. There's another one called My Day with the Animals. And then there's another one called there's a textbook called A Brief History of the Tower. And then there's a last one called Arcane Engineering, a team job. I don't know if that was the right number, but those are the books.
I'll throw the Omnimech one to Androva. You might find that one interesting, and I'll take the Arcane one and just flip through it a little bit.
About several most of the chapters in this book are Ivy, but several chapters in this book were written by this other Bo.
I skip my parts, or I skip Bo Salverson's parts. Just ignore that. Just ignore that.
See, that's what happens when you name your character the same thing. I told you when you were making your character, Jake. I told you this would become a problem for you.
Yeah. Too many Bo's
Anyway.
in this world.
I told you I wasn't changing his name. Anyway, let's get back into things. You flip through the book.
Okay, I think we're clearly wasting time in this room. We need to find the winery. The wine cellar. The winery. There's a whole winery here.
All right, well, let's see if we can find it, I guess. Lead the way.
Can I
You guys
make
can
a
leave the
check
room.
of some sort?
Yeah, you guys leave the room. Make another survival, I guess, check for navigation.
Survival? Can I make an investigation check instead?
Sure, if you want to make an investigation check, you can.
I would love to.
23.
I got a 10.
Bo, you can tell there's the stronger smell of wine coming from a room off to the coming from a stairwell off to the left.
All right, I'll just start
Sure.
walking that way. I'll pass Androva and just start walking towards the smell.
Okay, I guess we're going that way. And I start following him.
You guys make it to the stairwell and start heading down this stairwell, and eventually you find yourselves in a wine cellar with hundreds of bottles of wine.
Oh, wow. It's like somebody has a drinking problem.
Yeah. Any ideas what this thing might look like? With all your information.
Well, you see, all my information came from somewhere. So, I don't think either of us has a greater chance of finding it than the other.
All right, I'll take this half. You take that half.
All right,
I
sounds
start
good.
looking.
Cool. Both of you make investigation checks.
I got a 12.
21.
In Drova, you find another half-open bottle, This one is of a Cabernet.
This time I'm just gonna take a swig straight from the bottle and then walk over to Bo and hand him the bottle.
Yeah, I'll take it. Sure, I'll drink a little bit. I'm not gonna drink as much as I did the first time, and then I'll just put it down on a barrel or something and keep looking.
Cool, make a con save.
Oh, nope. That's a 6.
Oh no.
Bo, you start to feel a little lightheaded and wobbly as you can tell that this wine is coming to your head. The stink bug in my dad's office is right on top of me, and it is annoying.
He wants
Bo, you have disadvantage on all dexterity, ability checks, and any deception check with your first
Amazing.
failed drunkenness save.
You said Dex and Deception?
Yes. Anyway, Bo, you put it down. I need a luck check from you.
15.
The barrel you put it down on says Fisk on it, and you put the bottle down right on top of the E, and you hear just a rumble as the bottle sinks a little, as the E seemed to be like some kind of like thing.
Oh.
And it sinks a little, and then you guys feel a rumbling beneath you, and you get the sense that that might have been
Easy as
Looks
that.
like we did it. Alright. You wanna head back now?
Yeah, question. Why do you keep saying those things to me, by the way?
I think you should know why.
Obviously I don't, as I'm asking.
I know who you are.
Yep,
part of
obviously,
my
but
programming.
I don't know who you are.
Well, you see, I was programmed with you and several others in my system.
But what's up with the compliments? Is that part of your programming as well?
Unfortunately. That's why I keep on offering you wine as well.
Ah, okay.
Speaking
Well.
of, would you take a couple of bottles?
We're about to go through a portal to a place that probably that won't help very much. Maybe on the way back.
Yeah, well, might as well have some fun while we're here. And while I'm saying that, I grab 2 bottles as we head back.
No.
I think Androva's
And
just.
Droby,
Alright.
you know all the compartments of this body that Lola very clearly does not know. So you are able to grab like 4 different bottles. Like you're able to grab like a Pinot Noir, a red blend, a Sauvignon Blanc, and a Cabernet, and get them all into compartments where they fit perfectly.
Lola really
I
is a
always
wine
play-
mom now.
I somehow always end up playing alcoholic characters.
This might be like the 3rd time in a row I've DM'd you.
I know. Not saying I might have a problem.
Ooh.
Anyway, so you guys head up the stairs. I need you to make stealth checks as you return to the coat closet.
Oh, please, I beg of you, please. I have disadvantage on stealth.
As you guys start to go up the stairs, by the way, you hear dong of the piano.
I got a 6.
9.
Nice.
You guys are not very stealthy, but the piano seems to cover you guys well enough. And you guys eventually make it to the coat closet. A minute later, to see Kai with Ren on his shoulders bolt in. And we're going to cut now to a few minutes earlier, where Adira, Lily, and Coco leave the closet. Coco, Lily, Adira, you all come out of the closet, and you need to make some kind of a check to figure out how to get to Ilsa's room.
We're trying to break into Androva's room.
Some kind of
First
check.
attack by-
Are you telling us the kind of check, or are we deciding the kind of check?
Do we get to pick? Because I have some that are way better than others.
In my head,
Have you been
Let's
drinking
see.
the
in
wine?
my head, I was.
Can I do acrobatics? I have a +7.
Ooh, me too. I have a +10. Yeah, let's just go with
In
acrobatics.
my
They're just gonna
in my
cartwheel
head, I
down the
was
hallway.
thinking- in my head, I was thinking investigation versus perception versus survival for navigation. I didn't realize that.
I'm gonna do perception.
Wait, so
That's the other option for our title of our video. Make some kind of check.
Animal handling check, please.
Yes, the animals are guiding.
And what handling check to find Ilsa's room.
Yes.
I will also do perception.
what are our
Okay.
options?
That's a 9.
I got a 6.
What were our options?
All of the above.
Some kind of check.
All right, I'll do acrobatics then.
Investigation. Investigation, perception, or survival.
I'll do survival. Ooh, that's an 18.
Hey. Help us, Coco.
Adira and Lily, you guys think you should probably go to the left. Coco, you can see pretty clearly. It might be your lemur vision, but you can see pretty clearly that there is a stairwell in the room in front of you guys, and you may not be a human, but you lived with humans enough to know that stairs equals beds.
I'm gonna kind of like run up to Lily and like pull on her pant leg and try and like pull her towards the the stairwell.
What are you trying to?
Lily, make an animal handling check.
I would be honored to. My favorite check. What is my bonus? Ah, yes, okay. Ooh, dirty 20.
Ooh.
You can figure out that you can pretty well figure out that it looks like Coco is trying to tell you the direction to go in.
Adira, I think Coco wants us to go to the right.
That sounds right. I trust Coco enough. Sure.
Yeah, okay.
When Coco leads the party.
Lead the way.
You guys head towards the main room where there is the staircase. There is a large fountain, as I mentioned before, like Plaza in Italy sized fountain, stone fountain, and there are 2 staircases, one on each side. You enter through a doorway under where the stairs meet at the top, and the stairs go down, like facing away from you. And you guys arrive at the base of one of these staircases, and you head upstairs, and you arrive at a long hallway. You're in the middle of this hallway. It's a long hallway. There are 3 entryways. There's an entryway to your left with doors, one to your middle with doors, and one to your right that has no doors. But it's just an open archway.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kind of like sniff around.
We're not gonna go that way.
Which way?
We're not going down the open hallway. There's no rooms down there.
Are you sure there's no rooms? How do you know?
Cause it's open. But there's no doors.
All right, Burke family, it's time to play Pick Your Door.
Oh.
Can I just kind of poke my head into the open archway and make an investigation check?
Sure. Make.
I'll also do
Investigation
stealth
check.
if you want. If I'm trying to be sneaky. Okay. Investigation was a 22. Do you want me to do stealth?
You peek your head inside, and the Ark of the Covenant is open, and you no.
Oh
You peek
no.
your head inside, and you find this like large library with just tons of shelves of books.
Okay, but we're looking for Fisk's room. I assume that means her like personal room, so I don't think that's it.
With me sniffing around, do I get any sort of check or something?
Sure.
Smell check? Or
You can make an investigation check.
investigation. Cool. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 16.
You know, you can by sniffing, you can tell that the room Adira just poked her head in is probably not where she's located. It doesn't smell like human, like like humans spend much time in there.
I don't smell any BO down there, so I know it's not that way.
The other 2 rooms have much stronger smell. In fact, the strongest smell comes from the room to the far left.
I sneeze towards Adira, and then I start walking towards the room on the left.
Atira, come on.
Okay, I'm coming. So is that door fully closed?
The door is fully closed.
Is there like a light on underneath the door? Like, can I see a light? No.
No, there's no light.
She's probably asleep, so she probably wants the door closed. So
I'm
That's why I
gonna reach into my diaper,
Thank you for that, Mother. Good insight.
I'm gonna pull out the large brass key that I stole and just start like poking the door with it.
It does not fit in the little...
No, it's not. I'm not even trying to like do it to the lock. Like I'm like sitting on the ground, like just like poking the door with it.
You start like denting a little bit of the
can I
door.
grab Coco and just pick her up?
Yeah.
Coco,
Can
we
I-
have to be quiet.
I want.
Coco, when you're grabbed, I want you to make a dex save for reflexes.
A dex save.
Whether or not you're trying to... Yes, not necessarily because you are trying to... Or not dex save, I'm sorry. Make a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. That's a 4.
Oh no.
You are taken completely by surprise by Lily picking you up. Like, completely by surprise. To the point where it's hard to hold in...
No.
Oh no.
I
Did he
turn around
shriek?
and
I
I
didn't-
smack Lily across the face.
Okay.
That is also, by the way, the shriek you all hear as you are down on the lower
How do you
levels.
plan this?
Doing your...
What?
How did he do this? Okay.
Magic! I'm a DM.
Coco.
I am not only the dungeon master, but I am the life master.
Can
I-
I?
What do you think?
So what I want to do, Mom, is I want to take the handle and turn it like so slow. First of all, seeing if it's unlocked,
Yeah.
but then turning it so slow to the point where I can just push it open ever so slightly. What do you want to do?
I pull the wrench out
That-
of my
Hey,
diaper
friends,
and
you know
hand
those
it to
memes?
Lily.
What'd you give me?
Hey friends, you know those memes where the party is like taking forever to figure out how to open the door and the DM's like, please just open the door!
Coco.
That's the original Dungeons and Dragons
Coco,
meme
what'd
for
you give
you.
me?
I give Lily the big wrench that I stole.
From the scrapper.
Okay, I'm gonna
But it's like
do
too
what I
heavy
just
for me,
described.
so I like drop it.
You can make a stealth check.
Who? Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Coco just dropped something. I was confused.
Wait, you dropped it?
Well, the wrench is really heavy, so I like pull it out and it's too heavy for me, so I drop it.
I'll try to grab it.
Make a dex save.
Oh no.
Keep in mind disadvantage because you have Coco in your
Oh
hands.
no.
Well, they're both really bad. 8.
Thank God you're walking on carpet because it's a muffled bed. But there is a clear dent in the floor because it's a heavy, large.
Can
and
I
it falls.
just get Coco back on my shoulder? Because she seems to behave herself a little better when she's there.
Yeah, you take her.
Yeah.
I hug
I'll grab the
Adira's
wrench.
head.
I'll just pick the wrench up.
Okay.
Okay, now what's your stealth check?
It was a 10. Not good. Wait. Can I use my inspiration to reroll?
You may for the maybe second time somebody remembers to use their.
And it was
inspiration.
me
what is
again.
it, Episode 7.
If I haven't told you already, friends at home, the way inspiration works is at the end of the session, all of our players vote on who they felt did a wonderful job to deserve inspiration for the next week. They can use it to either re-roll and must use their new roll, or they can cancel out disadvantage.
Okay, it was a 15 stealth this time.
What is it?
15.
You managed to get the door open pretty quietly. It is dark inside. You can't really see anything.
Where ravens don't have dark vision?
I don't believe so.
I'm just messing with you.
I do. have dark vision.
Good for you.
I start like walking into the room.
No, can I? No.
I
stay
just
here.
like point like into the room and just kind of look at Adira in the face, like there.
Okay, hold on. We're getting there. Hold on. Mom, you don't have like light or anything, do you? You have windy fingers. Do you have light fingers?
I've been trying to learn this like lunamancy thing, but I don't think so.
Lily, you can make an attempt.
But if we light it up, it might be like.
As she makes an attempt, if she wants, I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out my Fallout Bard band T-shirt, so that if it's too bright, I can wrap it up.
Okay.
This is the Fallout Bard. Thanks for the clairvoyance tour. This you saw them in the Thanks for the Clairvoyance tour in Fallon. You saved up your money. You have the T-shirt. Mm-hmm. They were really good.
My favorite was Rivaryn, Beauty River, and Psycho.
Okay, I guess we'll try to manifest a bit of light so that we can see.
Make a wisdom save, because you never learned or practiced a spell like this before.
I have not. Okay.
I honestly expect you to do quite well given your wisdom save.
Come on, Mom.
I got a 1.
No!
A nat
yes.
1? You have a +7 to your wisdom. That was the only way you could have really done poorly.
Yeah, it was.
Well, we did it,
wrap
guys.
it up!
You do not succeed at casting any light of any kind. But what you do feel is that you accidentally cast something that you can't tell what it is, and it feels very, like, restrained, and you waste a 2nd level spell slot.
Oh no!
Watch, Ilsa Fisk is just, like, being, like, hold-personed in her bed, just, like...
You're gonna walk in and she's just like...
Oh no!
I don't think I did it. I don't know.
I don't. Okay. Keep
I
practicing.
put my towel on like a little kid, and I jump off again and try and walk into the room.
No! Stop!
Make a dex save, Adira. Make a dex save for that.
Jesus Christ. Who left me with the lemur? It's a 13.
You make an acrobatics check, Coco.
Oh no.
That's a 27.
There is no way you catch this lemur, no matter how hard you try. This lemur jumps into the room.
I was gonna have to roll a 1 or a 2 for you to win, because I have a +10 to acrobatics.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm going to push the door open far enough
I start looting
that I can
immediately.
just slip inside.
Cool. Coco, make an investigation check as you guys slip inside.
I'm terrible at those. Let's see, that's a 6.
You find a bowling pin.
I'm taking it.
You guys are close enough to see Coco lift up a bowling pin and put it in her diaper. And you guys realize this is not Ilsa Fisk's room. That was all for nothing. The reason it smelled so strongly of BO, according to Coco, is because this is a game room. There's a bowling alley, a dartboard, a home gym, a pool table. Clearly, there is a reason BO is in this room.
All right, good practice, Mom. All right, great.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Can I reach for Coco? I'm not gonna pick her up, but like, put my arm out for her to be like, get up here.
Can I attempt to steal something else as I leave, like a chair or something?
A chair?
Like a chair. I don't know. I'm looking for anything.
On that six, you find the 2 ball of the pool.
2 ball? Alright, cool.
And you guys leave the room and head to the last door.
I'm gonna look at Coco on my shoulder, like eye contact, and be like, Coco, this is very important. You gotta stay on my shoulder. I can't have you jumping onto the ground and wandering off. This
I
woman,
show her the two
this-
ball.
God damn it,
Mid-sentence.
Coco! Put it away!
Here,
This-
I'm gonna cast minor illusion to create like a ball of yarn.
I put the
Sapphire's gonna have a hell of a time looking in her purse next time.
right.
Mom,
I put the
she's
two
not.
ball away and start pulling the bowling pin out, so like you can like sort of see it. So like you
Coco.
like see what I got, and then I'm gonna shove it back in.
Mom, Coco's not a cat. What do you
don't
think
know,
a ball
maybe-
of yarn is gonna do?
Maybe this will like distract her. So she is like, oh.
I pull my own string out of my diaper
Okay,
and start
forget it,
playing
and
with it.
I get rid of the
You
ball
guys
of
hear
yarn.
the dong of the piano at this point, and it's very loud.
Coco
What are they
nervous
doing
farts.
down there?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, Andrew, you just won MVP of the race for Rivaryn. Right there.
Let's just
Oh god.
go inside.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the next door. I wasted my inspiration on the game room too. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna go to the next door and I'm gonna try to open the doorknob same way, nice and slow.
Stealth check.
Yup. Come on.
It now smells like lemur method.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh. That was a 17.
Yeah, you opened it quietly, no problem.
Okay. Do I see anything in there?
It is dark, but this room actually has windows. The back wall is like a beautiful rounded, like floor to ceiling window, so you can see inside.
I'm gonna like look at
She is
Adira
fast
and then
asleep
look at
in
the
that
room,
bed.
look at Adira, look at the room, like, can I go?
Mom, do you think
She is fast asleep in that bed, Ilsa.
do
You can see
do you
her.
think maybe it'd be a good idea for one of us to stay with Coco out here and for one of us to go in and look around?
Yeah. Do you? I'll take her.
Just curious, what's your investigation?
My
I have a plus
investigation is a
5.
1.
Mine's
so
a
maybe I
-3,
should go in.
just in case
Yeah,
you
I
wanted to
think so.
know.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna hand Coco off to Lily.
I'm gonna
Can I
create.
try and like get away and like
I'm
go
gonna create a
steal some
minor
stuff?
illusion of like food. Like
I'm intrigued.
kind of like
Coco's distracted enough, Adira, that you can get into the room
Alright.
without Coco trying to, like, follow you.
Okay. I'm gonna slip inside then.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Do I know if
Oh,
this is
baby,
like,
it's a
real food or not?
22.
We'll get to the food in a sec. So you look in the room. It is a beautiful room. There's a large, like, double king-size bed, if that even exists, with night tables on either side. She is asleep in the dead center of the bed. There is a beautiful, like, night chair with, like, an ottoman and a side table with a book on it. It is the biography. It is the authorized biography of Bo Salverson, sitting on this table. It is. There are these two big closets. On that 22, you instantly get the sense something's up about the plant on the table in the dead center of the room between you and the bed.
Okay. I'll go check out the plant.
There are several, like, flowers coming out of it, and then there's one flower that sticks up a little too straight.
Can I try to pluck it out?
You try to pluck it out, it will not come out. But it's also a little wobbly.
Can I bend it?
You go to bend it, and you tilt it like a lever, and you just feel a faint whirring underneath your feet.
Okay, I think I did it. And Ilsa's still fast asleep. She hasn't. No.
She twists to her other side, but she still seems to be very asleep.
Okay. I know you mentioned the Bo autobiography, but I want to see if there's anything interesting just lying out on like a table, something that I might. I think Adira is still very curious about Sapphire, and she knows that Sapphire had something to do with the tower, and Fisk was influential to the tower in some capacity or other. So she's looking for any sign about Sapphire or about the tower.
You see, as you're looking around, you do see that there is a book tucked in Ilsa's arms as she is fast asleep on the bed. It's called the in-depth history of Omnis Tower and its inventors.
It's not worth the risk. I'm
Coco
gonna
could
head
steal
back
it
out.
for you.
No, you're not gonna do that.
She has a +7 to sleight of hand.
I head back out and I go to my mom. I think I got the lever. I think I pulled it. Let's go meet up with the others.
All right.
I want to try and
You
break the
guys-
door handle off the door. I want to try and take it.
Make an athletics check.
Ooh, okay, that's a 25.
This is a bolted in door handle, so you as Coco the lemur aren't able to break it off. Even with an at 20 you wouldn't be able to on this thing, but it is, you pull it powerfully enough that it really seems to bend like heavily, and then when you let go it does a like thing of the sound when it flops on the door.
Run!
Okay, I'm gonna grab Coco and then run.
We're like up by like where the like top of the fountain is, right? I'm gonna dive into the fountain.
Coco, no.
Make an acrobatics check.
Will
I
do.
swear.
Ready to swan dive into this thing. Heck yeah,
People
23.
being sabotaged from the inside.
You beautifully land in the fountain and manage to crawl out of it, wet but unharmed.
Am I like floating
You
at the
guys
top of
run
it
down the
for like a
stairs.
second?
Yeah, and you guys all head towards the closet, and you make it last ones in the closet. Everyone else, including Hugo, is there waiting for you. As you close the door behind you, Lily, it is at this moment the magic you tried to cast goes off. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's-
I'm wrapped up in my towel.
Well. Ooh.
Do I have advantage on this? Because I get advantage on dex against spell attacks.
You do have advantage on this.
It's just, hey guys.
Oh no.
Do I have to make a dex save?
Okay. Everyone has to make a dex save.
Does Lily have to?
Everyone who's in the room has to, including
Okay.
Lily.
Oh dear.
This thing is centered on Lily.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening, but I'm so sorry. A
Now you
dex
know what
save
it's
can
like to
great.
be me.
I need to double check something.
We all gonna die today in this little
And it's
room.
my fault.
Cool. So, who here rolled above Lily? What is your spell save DC?
I believe it is 15.
Who here got a 15 or higher? Raise your hand.
I got a 25.
I also got a
Who
25.
here got a 15,
Oh, wait.
14 or lower?
Wait,
raise
I
your
wasn't paying
hand.
attention. I got lower.
If you got lower than 15, raise your hand.
Ooh.
Cool.
I want to do
Kai
something really
and
quick.
Drova-
Can I do something really quick? I want to activate my fox
Is it-
tattoo, which is the
Is this as a reflected? Is this reflecting? Is this reflexive of what happened with Lily?
Oh yeah.
Um,
Do we get reactions?
You guys don't have enough time for reactions. That's why I'm asking if this is before Lily enters the room or once Lily enters the room.
Well,
Because this is instantaneous that this is happening.
it just says as once prolonged rest when you fail a dexterity saving throw, you can activate the magic in this tattoo and re-roll the save using your charisma, wisdom, or intelligence modifier instead.
You can totally. do
Yes.
that. That's not a reaction. That's not a reaction. That's a response to failed dex.
Cool. My little fox will glow, and I'll use charisma, and I'll use a different die. That's a 9.
We We
Cool.
tried.
So who here got above a remind me, who here got above a 15? A 15 or above? Lily, Adira, and Coco, you guys kind of like dive out of the way. Lily, you're able to shield yourself a little bit, but this is centered on you, so it's hard. You like wrap yourself in a coat. Everyone else, you guys don't expect this in time. Everyone takes 22 points of fire damage, except for Lily, Adira, and Coco, who take 11. As you guys are all scorched with this instantaneous fire.
22?
Well, that's system
Yep.
shock, my boy.
Me too.
Oh no!
Hands in the air if you got system shock.
Everybody.
Everybody put your hands in the
You
air.
to roll d20s.
Oh my
I
god.
need the 4 of you to roll d20s.
Do you
It's
have
Coco.
anything? Do you have any fire-related spells, Brian?
No.
Wait.
I don't know if it's a good roll or a bad roll.
Yeah, I don't either.
What's your roll? We're gonna start with Ren.
He got a 10.
Ren, this is very searing, blinding light.
Oh, no.
And your vision gets very fuzzy. And you feel your vision get heavily blurred. And you're having trouble seeing clearly.
Oh.
Kai, what did you roll?
An 8.
Kai, you try to jump out of the way and completely miss and fully bang your head on the wall of the closet. And you feel dizzy. Like, quite dizzy. Bo, what did you get?
14.
You go to jump out of the way. You manage to avoid the brunt of it, but you do feel the full impact. You feel some burn marks scorch your back. And Indrova, what did you get?
I rolled a 13. I also DM'd you.
Oh.
Cool. You are mostly unharmed. Some of the skin is singed. So you see your on one of your arms, a little bit of like skin is singed, and you can see some metal of the mech underneath come out.
What did I do?
I just look at Lily
I need
and like shake my
And
head.
we are going to return to this headspace in this dark black room where Lola is trapped. Lola, you hear the sound of a whimper coming from the distance. It's through both doors, through this dentist's like waiting room. It sounds like Ren getting hurt.
I gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna start banging on the door trying to get out.
This is the first time you've ever felt like you've had control over the need to go help Ren. It's not like some uncontrollable thing. And as you try banging on the door, it's not budging. It's not opening.
Try pulling, not pushing.
I'm trying everything to unlock and jiggle and everything.
is
Everything I possibly can.
Not opening. It is not opening. And we return back to the room. Hugo, his eyebrows become singed off, but he's fine. And he looks and goes, "What was that?"
Do I know that was me?
You do know that was you.
I'm so sorry.
Could you try to be a little more careful next time? And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Who's hurt?
The singe mark's still there, and you can see some of the like metal, but like
Wait.
like
I didn't mean to roll on there.
You are able to repair some of the skin suit, but you still have a little sliver where you can see metal.
First
So
of
I'm
all,
just gonna leave
hate the phrase
metal.
skin suit. That's awful. How dare you say that?
15.
Would you rather me say exoskeleton?
Yes.
It's not
sounds so much better.
That sounds better than, Lola
It's
sounded like she
flesh.
How about
skinned some
exoskeleton
human
skin?
alive and is now wearing their skin.
How about exoskeleton skin?
Exoskeleton skin.
That's fine. Skin suit just sounds like Silence of the Lambs.
Who's saying Androva's not Hannibal Lecter?
What? That's
Anyway,
another
she goes,
twist. I healed myself 15 hit points. What up, yo?
Hugo goes, right, well, we need to get moving. We're going upstairs. There is a library. One of the bookshelves is a secret, and he stops speaking.
Oh.
And he looks, his eyes go wide, and his eyes roll to the back of his head, and he falls unconscious.
What happened?
No.
What's the freak?
Like
This is my
dead
fault.
or
Make a medicine check if you would like to, Bo.
I walk up to Lily and put out my hand.
Kai goes to like
15.
like look at the body and then like hits his head on the wall again because he's dizzy.
I'll kind of like
He is
cut.
not quite dead, but this impact, he's an older person who's gone through a lot of trauma. He's very clearly somehow gotten comatose from this. He's not waking up.
No.
Shoot.
I'll like cup Coco's paw in both my hands and say, Coco, I messed up. Okay, give me a minute.
I hit her hand and I extend my hand even further. Like I hit her hand with my other hand and extend my hand out even further and point to my diaper.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Coco, I don't have time for this. Who needs
I make
healing?
a fist and I like hit it on the ground and extend my hand.
I don't know what you want.
Ren, by the way, you can hear this all. You can't really see it, but you can hear it.
I don't know if he'd be doing anything then, if he can only hear.
Who?
She doesn't.
You can tell Coco's giving Lily a hard time. You can make an insight check to see if you can tell from the sounds around you what's the reason.
Sure can try, but I'm blind and disadvantaged. Amazing. A 7.
Can I
You're not sure what's
can I
going
do
on.
an insight on Coco?
Sure.
That's only a 9.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure either. Would you like to do one, Lily, or are you too distracted?
I'm trying to go around. Is anybody hurt? Like, does anybody need healing?
I keep extending my hand.
Not now.
Lily.
Who needs?
I hit her in the
I
shin.
could use some if you're giving it out.
Make an attack roll actually on that, Coco.
An attack roll?
Yeah.
Is that unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucky for you, that's a 8.
Your hit is kind of more like a tingle than a hit. As you mostly miss.
Does she want her wrench? Didn't she give you a wrench or something?
I don't know. I'm just gonna drop the wrench near Coco, and
I
then
grab it and start like trying to shove it back into my diaper.
Make a luck check. Lily.
Okay,
She drops it on Coco's head.
14.
Oh no.
Knocks her out.
It lands straight. On Hugo's stomach.
Oh.
No.
If you had rolled if you had rolled a 10 or below, it would have hit his head.
Oh no.
Bo, come here.
I'm like sitting on Hugo trying to put my wrench back into my diaper. Like, I don't care. I'm getting my wrench back.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds on Bo. I don't have the time to so I'll just kind of like push some chaotic energy at him. I need to get my D8 out. I was not expecting. Oh, that's 4 hit points. No, 5 hit points.
Awesome.
Ren,
You start to hear footsteps, by the way, people upstairs. Like loud footsteps.
Ren, where are you?
I think we're in a
It is-
closet.
Yeah, Rin, sit.
It's
Ren, are you okay?
Out of 30, he's looking about 8 right now.
Oh, dang.
Can I tell that he can't see well?
you can tell he's just not looking good, yeah.
I'll say come here, and I will kind of like brush his face with my thumb, and I'll cast Lesser Restoration.
You can start to see more clearly.
You can see clearly now.
Copyright issues.
Okay. And then
There are footsteps coming from multiple places in the house. It's getting later and later. You all can tell you're running out of time.
I
okay,
walk
where
up
does
to
it
Bo.
go?
And that is where we are going to take
Oh no!
All right. Oh, break time.
Hey Crusaders, I hope that you guys are loving this episode. I know they're always such a blast to film. I want to take a quick moment to talk to you about eyeshadow palettes, and specifically tie-dye for my Violet Voss. I've used it on my eyes for you. A little sneak peek, because I will eventually be spawning some looks through the campaign. I think this is an amazing way to get into character. It has helped make, I think, the latter part of the campaign all the more memorable, and I'm so excited for you guys to see what I managed to pull off, especially for being a newcomer when it comes to the makeup game. This is a quick little look at the palette. It's really pretty. Now, back to the campaign.
We are back. I hope you've all been working on your reconnaissance and your mission. Anyway,
Reconnaissance.
as we return to the group, you guys can tell you're running out of time. You've got to get up there if you want to make it there without any getting caught.
Okay, is everyone back? We need to get going.
Yeah.
Oh, but Ren's still hurt.
I walk up to Bo and look at him.
I'm going to shift into my hybrid form and post myself up at the door. If the door opens, I'm going to do a peck attack on whoever opened it from the outside.
Am I still dizzy?
Yes, a little. Not much anymore.
Okay, can I try and piggyback Ren?
You can. I give you warning, you're still dizzy enough that if you fall, you guys topple.
I want to bend down and tell Ren, hey, get on my back, I got you, and then try to get up as slowly as possible so I don't have to do a roll.
You still
Ren
have
is
to do a
gonna
roll.
What do we do with
I
Ren's
still have
gonna
to.
gingerly get up on his back, I guess, hesitantly.
You still have to do a
Athletics?
con save.
Con save. What's my
I'm
con
getting out of
save?
it.
Why do you make me do con saves? I don't want to do it. But I'll do it.
I think not.
11. Well, that's
You
not bad.
stumble, but you're able to keep on your feet.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, hold on.
What do we do with Hugh? Do we just leave him here?
Hugo is KO'd on the floor, pretty much comatose.
He's dead weight.
He doesn't seem super useful right now. I suggest we get going.
He was gonna go with us anyway.
Yeah,
I'm still staring
Can
up
we
at
like
Bo.
hide him in the coats?
I guess. Yeah,
Most of the
those...
coats are singed. It's just metal hangers at this point.
Too late for that then.
Put him on a hanger.
Coco, can you put him in your diaper?
I grab his hand or his foot and start like shoving him in.
Doesn't work. I
Can I
give you
take
a lot
his
of
shoe?
leeway with this diaper of holding, but I'm not letting you put a person in your diaper of holding.
Can I take his shoe? Just like his left
Yes.
shoe?
You can put his left shoe in the diaper of holding.
Okay, so where?
You know, we're wasting time. What is that?
And then I walk
We should
over to
go.
Bo
I
and I
guess-
sit down on the ground and I stare up at him and put out my hand.
I look down at Coco and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just look back, I guess. No, I take the candle out of my coat pocket and I guess hand it to Coco.
I grab it, and as I grab it, I climb up his arm.
Where are we going again?
Upstairs to the library. We found it earlier.
Okay, then Kai's gonna
Then lead the
start
way,
going.
let's go.
So you guys all head up to the library. I need a group stealth check. In order for this to work, of the 7 of you, I need at least 4 of you to get a certain DC or above.
Do you need me to roll stealth since I'm sitting on Bo?
24.
You do.
Okay.
Okay, not too bad. That's an 11.
That's a 22. I went
18.
full out
I got an
statue on
8.
Bo's shoulder.
16.
I got a 7.
So 4 of you and only 4 of you hit the DC. You guys managed to get up quietly and stealthily enough that you don't get caught. You do hear footsteps from... When you go up the stairs, you hear footsteps from the room in the middle of the hall. But Adira and Lily seem to take you guys to the right, through an archway. And there is a largish library with a lot of books.
There was a bug.
All right, what book were we looking for?
Did he say there was a book we're supposed to pull?
I don't remember. He passed out, I think, when he was...
Just start pulling.
Can I go over and investigate the bookcases?
Anyone who's investigating, make an investigation check.
I'll
If you're not
join.
investigating, make a
Absolutely
non-investigation check.
I
Okay,
would
I'm
like
making a
to.
non-investigation check.
I got a 13.
I'll put
I got a 22.
I'll set Ren down, by the way, so that he won't be on my back anymore. Because I think his vision is coming back, so I think he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, is that going to
Yeah,
affect
well, I
my
casted-
investigation check? Should I roll at disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that first one was worse. 15.
I got a
Who
9.
here got a 20 or higher? So you're all looking around. Nobody seems to find anything. In Drovi, you do notice that all the shelves like jut out. There is one combo of shelves that juts out into a convex corner. And it makes no sense considering logically the way this house is designed. It should be concave and go up to the actual corner of the room instead of jutting out so that people can't make use of that space behind it. Like, it seems out of place that it would be like that. Unless there was like a chimney or something behind it. But you didn't see a chimney arriving in the house.
I'm gonna walk up to it and further investigate it.
Cool. With that 22, you do notice from light knocking that behind the books, the shelf, behind the shelf, it does seem hollow.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. I don't know if this would work, but I'm gonna try to use find traps. Would that work?
Sure.
It's not necessarily a trap, but you know.
It qualifies. I'm gonna allow it to work.
It
I'm gonna
qualifies.
say,
Okay.
I'm gonna say shenanigans.
Yes, I'm using find traps in that case. And that
You do find that there is a ting coming from one book on the edge of the room called called The Tower Conspiracy. How the tower was really created by 8 lemurs.
Of course. And I reach out, pull that book off the
It
shelf.
seems very out of place compared to the other books. As you go to pull it, it does the tilt thing, and you guys all hear a rumbling as you hear, and the bookshelf opens. Behind the bookshelf, there is a spiral staircase leading downward.
I'm going directly in.
Are you guys?
Come on,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
Kai's gonna
Yeah.
help guide Ren. I'd be like, we found the staircase.
You guys all follow down and walk what feels like it must be at least 6 stories. You are definitely underground at this point.
As we're doing this, I reach into my diaper and pull out the necktie and start putting it on Bo.
Can I take Ren
Hey,
aside?
dear, you mind?
I look him dead in the eyes as I continue to put it on him. My eyes are super wide and I'm
Adira?
leaning closer to your face.
Coco, you wanna come here? You wanna come on my shoulder?
My head kind of quickly looks at you. I kind of not glare at you, but give you a look of give me a minute, and then
I glare
and then,
back.
I continue putting the tie on Bo.
Sorry, she's made her decision. I can't get you out of this.
Well, you notice Coco is actually doing a remarkable job for a lemur of tying this thing. No one's sure how, but like this is a good knot.
Is it?
And then she
Um,
chokes him to
time?
death. No, I'm just kidding.
That's my Coco.
Lily, you called over Ren.
Yes, I want to say I'm so sorry about whatever I did, but like, Lola's hello, Lola's not here right now, and I can't let anything happen to you while she's not here, and I'm gonna kind of close my eyes and like create like a large wave of chaotic energy that's like sparkly green, and I'm gonna cast life transference to give you 6 12 24 hit points, and then I take 12 damage.
No. Not my mom.
Lily.
Please, not the stepmom.
Let's step on.
Mom squad.
You're not my dad.
Cool.
When she
After-
does that, I'm gonna say, "Thank you." Are we gonna get Lola back?
I
Because
hope
really,
so.
I really like having you around. So I'd like to have 2 moms, but I kind of want Lola back too.
I'm sure she'll come back.
Okay.
If
yeah,
I
Lily
remember,
and Lola are supposed to elope.
if I remember
Right?
correctly,
Absolutely.
does Kai have like longer hair and like a beard?
No.
I
Kai
Or not
has-
Kai,
No?
Bo. Does Bo have like a little bit of like longer hair and a beard?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of like start like fixing it, like as we're like going down, like fixing his beard a little bit.
Coco, what are you trying
As it
to
happens,
do?
you guys eventually make it to the bottom and arrive at this large door that looks like a vault door.
Okay. What do
Try and
we do
open
now?
it slowly.
Oh yeah.
And Drova, make a history check.
Uh-oh.
All right. Oh no.
Oh.
I got a nat 20.
A natural 20.
Oh no. Yeah. And I have a
This-
+4.
This place is starting to feel very familiar.
Oh no.
Very familiar. The code to get in is 1430.
Is somebody in front of me at the door?
1430. Yes. Right now, I think Bo, Coco, and Kai are in front of you. 1430 happens to be. Yeah, the code. I don't know where I was going with that.
I was like,
Okay, I was like, is
this
there more
important?
information? So I'm gonna kind of like reach in between them and push them aside and press the 1430 on the door to open it.
You hear a and the vault thing starts to open itself, and then it swings open. And inside, you guys find a room with like a white tile floor, many tiles broken. There were metal walls. There are shards of metal all over. There are these tables. There's a lot of electronics. There's a sink in a corner. It looks like a laboratory that has been destroyed. And on the far end of the room, there is almost like an elevated platform with 2 pillars on either side of it, about 10 feet apart.
I get scared and I jump to Adira. I say Bo's on his own.
That's what I thought.
Bo's on his own.
I
Adira,
start to
protect me.
step in and mutter to myself, well, it's been a while since I've been here.
On that nat 20, a lot of stuff starts coming back to you. A lot of stuff starts coming back to you. You know that in you remember in order to bring, you don't know how you know this because this was right before you were brought to life, but in order to bring you to life, the nature you are, they tried to use a lot of Darkvoid magic, life and death magic, to create a life beyond just Omnimech robotics. Most Omnimechs are very robotic. You're not, for this reason. This portal was open as part of their work. There are 3 things that need to be done to open the portal. One is there is a latch, or there is like a wheel that must be turned to a certain angle and held so the steam vents can stay open to keep everything cool so it doesn't overheat. On the other side of the room there is this large lever that needs to be turned on to about to almost precisely 60 degrees. If it turned any more or less, then it could cause disaster. And then there is a spell that you remember needs to be cast. It is a planomancy spell. People can learn it beyond planomancy, but it's not common. You know that the spell that needs to be cast is because of where it's not actually a planomancy spell. I don't know why I said that. It is a death spell because of the nature of where it is. You know that Toll the Dead needs to be casted throughout the room.
So I'm gonna relay that information as exactly as I can to the party. And that's how we open up this portal.
Okay, I'll volunteer to turn the cranky thing.
You think you can hold
Does
on to
anyone...
it? You think you can hold on to it?
Yeah, I'm pretty strong.
Does anyone here know Toll the Dead?
I think I do.
Coco totally does.
That's kind of badass, Mom. I'm not gonna
Kai,
lie.
I need you to make an athletics check.
Okay, I guess, yeah, I wasn't sure if I should start doing it yet, but I can definitely
It's
do
kind
that.
of a mean spell. I don't
this
like
is
to
pretty
use
good,
it.
my guys. That's a 19.
You successfully turn it and begin to hold the latch, and you guys hear the shh of steam start to enter the room. It is whoever is doing the lever. It is your turn.
Is the
So it's
lever
gotta
based
be
on dex?
exact?
It needs to be pretty much exact.
Would it be a sleight of hand check?
You can guess what it is. I'm not telling you until you decide who's going to try it.
I'll do it.
Would I
Eagle.
No.
would I know any additional information about what type of skills someone would need to be that exact?
They need to have very good hand-eye coordination.
I'll do it.
Hand-eye coordination. Okay.
Can we
need
tell
somebody
Coco
who's
to-
Dexy.
I'll do it.
I have a +4 to sleight of hand.
I have a +7 to sleight of
Oh.
hand.
Yeah, but we can't tell Coco what to do.
Coco can assist.
Gamer.
I have a +5 to sleight of hand.
I didn't mean
Also,
to
I
use
have
that.
luck. I can reroll shit. So Rin can
Coco's very
try.
dexy, but she's just kind of scared.
Do we
curled
wanna
up with
let-
Adira's neck?
So as Trick, Adira and Rin are offering, I turn to Lily, Bo, and Kai and say, "Do we want to let kids do this?
Absolutely not.
What? Maybe Ren
What?
could do it.
Like,
You don't know.
Yeah. Maybe I can do it.
I don't."
You could do it.
If it goes off, like if it's wrong, it's gonna be bad.
Oh no.
Could you do it better?
I would. Can I do that and Toll the Dead?
No.
I think we need you for Toll the Dead.
Well, Bo, how dexterous are you?
I'm not feeling too dexy today. I got disadvantage right now.
Okay.
Bo's a
Mrs.
little
Roboto, how dexy are you?
under the influence.
I'm gonna wander over to it and start poking it.
Oh no.
Make a sleight of hand check.
No. I go and
Or
Coco, no.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, we're all arguing. Coco
Ooh.
just gets it.
Okay, all right. That's, you said sleight of hand? That's a dirty 20.
There is a small, like, red notch, and you get it exactly to that notch.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well,
All right, let's let the monkey do it. Sure. All right. You're
I
up.
glare
And I
at
point to Lily.
Lola.
She's a lemur.
You
first of
guys
all.
are getting ready and discussing, and Kai is holding this thing. Kai, I need you to make another athletics check.
okay.
Or no, a strength save. Make a strength save to maintain your grip.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh wait, strength save.
Yeah.
10.
That'll do it.
Do I
You guys are all
have
getting
to
ready
cast-
and discussing, and suddenly, I just rolled something. Suddenly, Bo, you feel in the small of your back, you take 14 points of piercing damage as you feel the searing pain, and you guys hear, "Toom!" As you,
I'll turn around.
as you turn around, you face
Yeah,
the door, and
wanna
you
look.
see Ilsa Fisk holding this gun of some kind pointed right
Oh,
at Bo, and goes, "Who are you, and what are you all doing in my house?"
Can I glare at her and like scream?
Lily, now.
I'll cast Toll the Dead on her if I have
And
to
at
cast
this.
it
Oh. Do it.
on. Sure.
There
it
is,
has to be
an
cast on a
there is an
creature.
amplification effect in the room. Toll the Dead hits everyone.
Oh
Okay.
no! Do we all get saves against it?
Oh my gosh, please.
How does this work?
Please don't
Well,
kill me.
Toll the Dead is a wisdom save, so everyone can make a wisdom save.
Okay.
It's a rip
We're
in
all
the
gonna-
chat, y'all.
Oh, we got a
What
big
did
old
you
rip in the
21.
chat. Yeah.
Okay. So
Brian, I swear if you kill me right now, I'm gonna be so mad.
You said 21, so you'll be fine.
okay, I think I passed. I was
I got a 5.
okay, cool.
I got
Just
a
gonna go ahead and get that out of the way.
24.
Kai got a natural
If you got
20.
a 15 or higher, you passed.
Well, I got a
I
natural
got a
20, so I passed the
3.
best.
Sexy.
Who got below? Who got below 15?
No!
You all are already missing some hit points, so you guys all take 1d12 points of.
It's 2d12 now.
It's 2d12 now.
Oh,
You don't take anything on a
No.
success, dude.
Oh,
It's a good thing I saved.
She failed, by the way. She failed.
Oh, well, good.
good. Freaking.
She,
No.
as you're casting, she clicks
What's
a
the-
knob
what's the
on
damage?
her gun and aims it again. And as you're casting, starts to aim it at you, but you get off the spell, by the way.
Okay. And people have to take the damage if they fail?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I rolled really bad. It's 8.
8 total?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got a 2 and a 6.
Thank everything.
As you hit
Oh,
her,
boy.
there's a reflex, and her gun launches off, and 3 magic missile bolts fly out. One hits Lily.
I'm sorry, what?
One
Oh, shoot.
hits Bo, and the third hits Kai.
Excuse
Kai
me.
make a con save to, or not con. That's not concentration. That's Constitution. Make a strength save. Make a strength save to maintain your grip.
Do I take damage?
Can I reach for? Can I get my javelin out and throw it at her?
That's
My
cocked.
my returning weapon.
You can. You need to make a concentration check, Lily, on a spell in order to open the thing. Bo, that's going to. It's a
Can I do
magic
deflect
missile.
missiles? Can I do deflect missiles?
You may be able to. I have
I
to check
hope
what
so.
deflect missiles exactly does because this is a special magical weapon she's using.
Can I just point out that Lily has done
Just-
more damage to the party today than any of the bad guys we
Ranged
faced so
weapon.
far?
I'm so sorry.
Coco has taken more damage
cleric is
today
gonna be the
than
death of all of
any
us.
other session we've had.
This is a special magical weapon. So you can, but I'm going to give you a warning because of the nature of this magical weapon. The average amount of points that she is dealing right now will make it very hard if you with your deflect missiles to defeat it, but you can roll for it.
Well, I have.
Hey, I rolled for my javelin throw as well.
Awesome. What do you get?
I got a 22.
That will hit her.
I didn't want to waste that. Let me get out my
I
D6.
got a 5 for
I
my
haven't
concentration check.
tried to
You
hurt
lose
something in
grip on
so
Toll the
long.
Dead.
It's
You
been
need to cast it one more time.
Okay.
Well, I got.
take
Before you
away
do
7
that-
of her hit points.
Before you do that, what was the javelin damage?
Javelin damage is gonna be a whole whopping 7 hit points.
It pierces her shoulder. She goes, ah! And this time,
And I'm taking it back too, so like yanking.
this time, the next shot she gets off goes flying, hits a ceiling, hits the floor, and scatters a bunch of shrapnel. I need a deck save from Ren and Adira, who are in the vicinity of the shrapnel.
Oh shit.
By the way, I got a 25 on my strength check to maintain the strength on the thing. Did I take any
Amazing.
damage? Did I take any damage when I got hit?
Yes.
yeah, I mean,
It is pretty powerful, the damage on this, because of the weapon. It amplifies damage, but I need to know first, Bo, what is your deflect missiles roll?
It's a 11. I rolled
You
a
managed
2 on
to
my
def-
D10.
You managed to mostly deflect all 3 missiles. I'm going to apply to everyone here. But the 3 of you each take 4 points of damage
Bows down.
from residue magic.
Bows down again.
Yep.
Who took
She is
that
a-
damage?
Bo, Lily, and Kai.
Okay, we take 4
Did you need
damage.
the dex
Lily-
saves?
Yes, everyone. Yes, I need those 2 deck saves, and everyone, please re-roll your wisdom saves for Toll the Dead, because Lily needs to cast it again.
Can I just
And
keep
I
the
auto-fail.
nat
What
20
kinds of-
that
Can
got
I-
earlier?
Is there any way I could cast Spare the Dying on Bo very quickly?
You just used your javelin, so I'm going to say you have to wait a little longer for your action to come
Oh,
back into
good.
play.
After
just
I
go
make
back then?
this, after I make this wisdom save, I want to turn into a lichen and fly at Ilsa and make a talon attack on her.
Cool.
oh, okay.
My deck save, Ren and I had to make deck saves. Mine was a 13.
Mine was a 17.
You both fine.
Who rolled less than a 15?
Yes,
for
everyone who
wisdom
made
save?
wisdom saves. Who rolled less than a 15?
I mean, I rolled a natural 20 the first time. Can that like carry over because it was a natural 20?
You only
No.
take 5 damage.
But that is an automatic fail for if you
It's
roll
5?
no, Bo, that is an automatic fail for you as it hits you. For the amplifier.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I'm unconscious now.
The valve starts
I want to attack Ilsa.
turn
Please.
as the portal begins to open. You start flying at Ilsa, and there is a moment when
Yes.
you're about to get this great attack on, and there is a change. I need you to make a wisdom save, not to get thrown off guard by this, Adira.
Okay, come on. It's a 3.
You see her in front of you turn into a werebear and take a swipe, and you dodge, but you can't get an attack on her as she swipes at you, throwing the weapon aside. The weapon hits the ground and launches off another attack. I need everyone to make a deck save, except for those who are unconscious, who automatically take 1 fail.
Oh
My
no!
frick.
Another
Bo is
lichen.
1 fail
Is it
from
at-
If I
death.
die 3 campaigns in a
I was
row.
gonna say,
I got a
can I
The portal
freaking,
opens.
can I Spare the Dying yet?
The portal opens.
That's good.
I got an at 20.
The valve is unturning. You guys have time to get into the portal before the room pretty much explodes if you run and grab the unconscious bodies.
We run. I'm
I'll
running.
grab Bo.
Run.
I'll grab Kai.
You guys bolt into the portal. I need what is this? I'm gonna need deck saves from everyone to jump in on time.
Oh, this is so stressful.
Just along for the ride now.
I rolled a 19.
16.
Okay. 17.
16,
I don't know
19.
what we're rolling, but I got a nat 20, so I don't think it really
You
matters.
guys all roll high. You guys managed to all get in on time. And just as the portal closes behind you, it collapses as the room explodes into an explosion of heat. And you see this werebear cover its eyes. The portal closes, and you find yourself in Darkvoid. It is dark. It is black. There is this black sand all around you that make these dunes. The sky is this pitch black, but you can somehow see fine. There are these
I'm playing in the sand.
spires of pitch black, like obsidian stone. It is just miles and miles of sand and spire and sky.
I'm digging a little hole.
As you all are catching your breath in Darkvoid, the portal closed behind you. There is a huge moment of panic as you guys turn to Bo and Kai. Bo's body begins to dissolve
Bo.
and disappear. In Bo's place is pure shadow. Bo, you wake up fully conscious. You were on the verge of death, but you have made it to Darkvoid, which means you cannot die here. You are safe. Kai is unconscious on the floor, still actively dying.
Well, I'm gonna go cast Spare the Dying.
Awesome. You cast Spare the Dying, and
So
Kai is stabilized.
I walk up to Bo and like, can I like put my hand through him? Like, is that like what it
You
is?
put your
Or,
hand-
like,
Right through him.
I kind of like wiggle my fingers around in there and just kind of like looking.
It is not lost on the majority of you that you guys barely succeeded at that. You guys almost missed completely.
Ilsa Fisk is a werebear? I've never met a lichen, and it's equally fascinating and terrifying. I did not like that.
To be fair to Ilsa, you guys were intruding on her house.
What's that to do?
We didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, it was my house too. I was born
We're
there.
breaking and entering. That is doing something wrong, Brian.
Okay, but we didn't like
Okay.
kill anyone.
I'm
I
still
mean, you
unconscious,
might have.
right?
We don't really know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Kai and cast Cure Wounds.
You wake up surrounded by your party and blackness. Black
You
sand,
get 6 hit points.
Oh my
black
gosh.
spires, black sky, miles of blackness.
Are we dead?
No, we're just
Not
in
yet.
Darkvoid. Although, Bo?
Bo's
Bo.
floating towards what's her face, the ruler of this place. I can't
Me?
remember what.
Oh, the King of Shadows, he's not
King
here
of
right now. He's not
Well,
in the
like
vicinity.
where they reside, you know, that area.
You
If
don't
I
know.
know.
How to get to nowhere from here, but you do suddenly feel a tug on your body as it starts to get pulled to nowhere. Given that nowhere, the city of the Great Shadows, who did great things in their lives, is where your shadow resides, you start to get uncontrollably pulled towards it, and you can't stop yourself at the moment.
I'm not trying to stop myself.
You guys see
I'm just going.
Bo get pulled by Shadow.
Kai's gonna run and
Or
try to
pull
stop
this.
it.
Look,
As you guys follow, Bo's shadow starts to enter a field of almost identical shadows.
No.
Still gets pulled and still gets pulled. Make a I need you to make Kai. You're running after him. I need you to make a perception check.
Question:
To
does
keep
he
track of him.
still have the tie on him that I put on his neck?
No, none of his clothes
Dang
seem
it.
to be there. It's just shadow.
22.
You are able to keep track of him. Make an athletics check to keep up with him.
6. Dang it.
You can't keep up with him now, as he gets dragged further and further.
No. Bo, stop.
What's going on?
Bo is torn from the group as the rest of you fall behind. Kai makes it further than everyone else. And Bo, you are dragged off towards nowhere.
Can I
After
throw
a certain
sand at the
point-
random shadows?
After a certain point, you guys can't see him through the shadows. You throw sand and it goes right through these shadows.
I'm just having a field day. Like, I'm like
Do
off
they-
by myself, like a little bit, just like throwing sand everywhere at like everything that's like kind of moving.
Do these shadows have like human-like features to them, or are they just like blobs of shadow?
There's a vague humanoid feature to them, but they look more like blobs unless you look at them like directly and squint. It's very blobby wispy,
Well,
and they are translucent.
now we gotta find Alina.
What happened to
However
Bo?
we
We have,
go
to,
about
we have to
doing
go
that.
get Bo back. What?
I mean, yeah, but this is also like his. Mambo doesn't have a soul, basically.
What?
He can't die here. He's really old. I don't know the logistics of it. He told me about it. I was honestly a little blown away by how crazy cool it was. So the details are a little fuzzy, but he was dead, and then he was in his bow body on Earth, and here he's a shadow. He's okay, I
You
think.
just see Coco running around like
But this is
Flower Girl tossing sand at all the different shadows, backflips.
Do we still see like the general direction? Like even if we can't see him anymore, we see the direction he went
Not
in.
really. You guys kind of lose him.
Okay.
I need perception checks from Lily, Adira, Kai, Ren, and Androva.
11.
16.
23.
7.
Who got the 23? Lily, you notice as Coco is running around throwing these things at all these shadows, the shadows all start to turn and kind of eerily face Coco.
Coco. Coco.
It's not like they're pissed off. It's like they are revering Coco as one of their own, almost.
What?
Can I get Coco on my shoulder?
I'm like doing like a whole little like routine. Like I dive down, grab up like some fistfuls of this dirt, and I just kind of like, I'm like spinning in the air, and
I scoop her up.
it's like there's like angelic music playing, and then the minute a deer like catches her, it just like stops.
Record scratch, freeze frame.
I just kind of slowly turn.
Bet you're
and
wondering
look
how
up
I
at
got
you,
here.
Like, and I start glaring at you.
I glare right back. Bitch, we can do this all day.
Well, I guess if we can't rescue Bo, then where do we go from here? Where do we find this person?
That's a good question.
Can I listen? This isn't gonna help find anyone, but can I pull out my little music player and start playing My Alchemical Romance and see what the shadows do?
When I was a young bard. You start playing it, and the shadows don't seem to react, but you do hear in the very distance a faint singing.
I hit Adira in the hand with my bell, and then I start running towards the singing.
I guess we go that way?
Okay.
I'm in
that
like a
sounds
full
good to
out
me.
sprint.
You guys start following the singing. It gets louder and louder and louder until you come up on one of these great stone spires surrounded by what almost looks like a treehouse, a large treehouse around the spire made out of like ash wood, and there's obsidian stone decor. There's like ash wood pieces going up the treehouse. And you see, standing on a balcony, singing, is a person who is like excitedly singing this song.
I start climbing up to her. My little lemur hands just.
And she looks down at you guys and goes, I haven't heard good music in forever. And looks at where the music's coming from at Adira and goes, you. I like you.
I like you too. No one else likes my music in my hometown.
And she goes, well, I've never seen other humans here before. Welcome to the Castle Grandier, my home. And we're going to cut away to Bo. Bo,
Oh, man.
as you're dragged back to nowhere, you are pulled through the walls of the city. You arrive within the walls of the city, and your top hat and your coat reappear on you. As they do when you are in nowhere, you get to keep the features of who you are. Your face becomes a little more clear. And you stop being pulled as you enter through the walls of the city. You hear a voice from behind you, look at you and go, well, I'm guessing this means you failed?
Do I turn around and see a gunslinger I met once?
You turn around, there is a man in a cowboy hat with a sheriff's badge with a set of guns at his pocket. He goes, I told you it wasn't going to work.
It mostly worked.
I don't know. I'm telling you this. When I succeeded at my journey, I died for it. You're already dead, but if you don't make a big sacrifice, I don't believe you.
I mean, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still working. This was part of the plan, all right? This was part of the plan. I meant to come back here.
Look, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know what your grand plan is here, but we're worried about you. Come on. And he motions for you to follow, and he goes, the governor's boy and I need to talk with you. And that is where we are going to end our session.
The what?
Hey there, you guys, it's Emily. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Race for Riveryn. We really hope you're enjoying the story so far, and buckle your seatbelts because there's still a lot of ground and plot and drama to cover. Make sure you're following us on our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You want to see some memes? Go follow us on TikTok to keep up with all things Campaign Crusades. See you guys next time.